Phishing scams are getting better and better every day. In the last couple of weeks, I've received not one but many different phishing scams. And interestingly enough, a lot of them are related to career opportunities. One such scam that I received was quite interesting because it had a whole backstory, and even the person that was contacting me was a real person in that organization, or so I think. But it could be that even that person's connections on LinkedIn are fake.
Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year.
So I'm going to take you through that one incident, and you be the judge of whether you think you have been scammed in the past or recently. And maybe you can also identify and share your experiences. So this is what I received as an email. Overall, everything looks quite legit. Well, here are three things that I noticed in this particular email when it came to me. So first of all, the main giveaway is if you are already part of a big organization, first of all, do a Google search to see if that organization exists. And if they do, is the email domain matching their company website? In most cases, it will turn out that a scam phishing email does not match 100% to the company's domain. That is the first giveaway. Secondly, a professional email should have, predominantly speaking, grammar intact. This particular email did not. And third of all, if you are part of a legitimate company, why would you not include their information in your signature? Having no information in the signature, especially for a recruitment agency, seems to be a bit off. I already knew this was a scam, but I wanted to see how deep the scam really goes. So I responded with a very clear, let's connect. And lo and behold, within a day, I receive a response, which again seems quite legitimate, and everything seems to be fine other than the fact that I already know that this is a scam because of the domain that they're using. Then the thing that really triggered me was the fact that when I saw this particular URL, it also didn't match the company. And I was wondering why an organization would not be able to get their own domain for something like an invitation email. I did a background check on Google, and it seems that it's such a big issue that the organization in question had to put out a release note on their website telling people of this scam. According to the company and the email release that they sent out, they say that no person from their organization would ever ask you for money on something like this. I also did a background check on the particular person that was contacting me. They do actually have an online LinkedIn profile. Now, again, this could be identity theft, but at the same time, it did indicate to me that I should connect with this person, which I did, and at least inform them of the fact that their name might be used by someone else. Having said that, I then wrote to that particular person and said, it would be better for me to get to know you. If you can share your LinkedIn profile, it would be great. Now, keep in mind, I had already added that person, and that person on LinkedIn had already added me. If they wanted, they could have responded and said, you are already connected to me on LinkedIn. But the response I got was actually something quite different. They said, unfortunately, due to corporate policy, we will not be allowed to disclose any information using email, hence the scheduled call. We can discuss all the details during the call. Sounds very professional. However, the only problem is, if that person knew that I was already connected to them on LinkedIn, they could have already said that. Secondly, if it is related to all of this information, why not give me your website? Why not give me any kind of professional leaflet or presentation or a PDF document that has everything listed? This was actually the reason why I think it's important for you to also see whether or not you have any phishing scams going on and to be aware of them in future. This is Adil Ansari trying to help you out with phishing scams related to career opportunities on different social media platforms. Stay safe.
Michael! Oh, that's funny. Michael!